How's it going, guys? So, social distancing or self-isolation or whatever you want to call it. Everybody seems to be having a different take on it. So I'm out now for the first time today for my bit of exercise. I've been cooped up in the house with 2 kids all day, so I feel like I'm justified to get out on the bike for a little bit. Obviously I'm in the middle of definitely keeping my multiple meters away from other people, but yes, it's weird times, isn't it? I mean, you know, look over there, that's the car park at my local beach, and it's now past sunset, sun's gone down, but you know, it's been a beautiful day today. So today's been a real test for this social isolation thing, and I've been sort of watching it unfold on Facebook, and you're getting to this double-edged sword where you're getting a bunch of people that I know for a fact, you know, went out to the beach for a picnic with their kids and stuff, and you think, fair enough, if the beach is pretty much empty, then you know you're not doing any harm. Or if you go for a surf and you know the surf isn't crowded and stuff, you're not doing any harm. It's not like the center of a city center, or you know, like the tube station or something. I get it, you know, you're still keeping some distance, but a lot of people are just treating this like a holiday, and I'm struggling to find where the line is, and trying to, you know, what is the right thing to do. You know, obviously if everybody went to the beach for a picnic, the beach would be crowded with people, and that is not social distancing. And some people seem to be taking advantage of the situation, which is, you know, on a day like today, there's not a cloud in the sky. It's been absolutely stunning. I mean, I got out in the garden with the kids, but I was pretty much cooped up all day apart from now. And I get it, you know, you can send you stir crazy, but at the same time you are being selfish if you go out and you know, and just ignore this whole lockdown thing, because it's not you that's going to suffer. It is going to be the NHS staff, it is going to be, you know, the old people. And one of the things with Cornwall is Cornwall's got a real high ratio of old people. It's got very few hospitals, very few hospital beds, and very few respirators or ventilators, whatever you call it. My other half works for the NHS, so you know, I hear it from the inside, and so it's really difficult. I think a lot of us are feeling the same thing, and we don't quite know what the right thing to do is. Obviously the right thing is to stay inside, but if you're going to go outside and you're not interacting with anyone, in doing, you know, if you go for a surf or something like what harm are you really doing? It's difficult to say. It's just that whole thing is you know, it's like tourists, it's like being a tourist and moaning about to other tourists. Do you know what I mean? It's like you're a tourist, so you're part of the problem. And so if everybody did it, then everybody would contribute to the larger problem. But only if a couple of people do it, then it's not so bad. So as you can probably tell, I'm torn. I'm a bit torn about this. It's like you see some people posting on Facebook, and they're really having a go at these people that they see, you know, out having fun in small groups and stuff. And at the other time, it's a little bit that kind of bus lane thing, where, you know, if you're queuing up in traffic, bit of a weird metaphor here, but you know, if you're queuing up in traffic and you know it's hot and you just want to get home, and then you see someone whizzing down the bus lane when they shouldn't do, you get so angry at them because they're doing something that you secretly want to do. And so it's that kind of, there's a bit of a hypocrisy there about the, you know, the anger, but it's also this, we do have a real sense of fairness in Britain. And so if someone, you know, it's like, you know, you look at the queue etiquette in Britain, do you know what I mean, that tells the tale. But yeah, we do have this real thing about fairness, and if we're sort of sacrificing, or if we're inconveniencing ourselves, which is more to the point, and then we see others not for the greater cause, then you get angry. And it's you know, but at the same time, what if there's one lone surfer out at a peak? What harm is he doing? It's difficult. I think a lot of us are, and today, like I said, because it's such a nice day, it was such a test, because everybody wanted to get out and have fun. You know, they're not working, beautiful weather, there's no freaking planes in the sky. It's like, you know, it is an absolutely stunning day, and so it was such a test. I think I did pretty good. I kept the kids in all day long. You know, we did stuff in the garden, messed around. I kept my PE was sticking chocolates to the top of my radio controlled car and then driving that around the garden, and making them chase the car to get the chocolates. That was my bit of getting them to get the blood moving and stuff. Anyway, yeah, so I tried my best. Anyway, beautiful day. I mean, look at this. Don't know why I'm pointing the camera at me, because that's much prettier. Anyway, I just thought I'd have a little chat about this whole social distancing thing, and I think a lot of us are torn and struggling with it a little bit. But just bear in mind, you know, you're not really sacrificing that much, and the upside is the NHS workers that are fucking working their asses off and putting themselves at, you know, in the firing line every single day. You're doing it for them, and you're doing it for the old people that probably, if this thing hits them, you know, if COVID hits them, they're gone, you know. So you know, anyway, I'm gonna cycle home now. I'm not gonna talk to anyone, obviously, but yeah, good thing I can't give you my disgusting germs over the YouTubes, isn't it? Anyway, guys, peace out. Bit of a ramble, but yeah, let me know what your thoughts are. And I think there seems to be a real divide on this one, so it's yeah, I think a lot of us are feeling out the edges, trying to figure out if we're being idiots or if we're being responsible, or, you know, if we're overreacting, if we're underreacting, whatever. Anyway, guys, peace out. I shall catch you later.